Keller Williams Plus.
Yep.
Started it 5 years ago.
Yeah, almost now. Yeah, it's gone quick.
And it must have been a lot of hard work starting from scratch.
Yeah. I mean, like any startup, it will be, won't it? There's a lot to consider. You know, obviously attracting people to the model when you fully understood it yourself. Obviously, there's the brand of Keller Williams that you want to get out there, but also your own personal brand as well, so people know how you're there to support them. So yeah, it's been a journey for sure, absolutely. Yeah.
I think what I'm interested in from a female perspective is, do you think that you've lost any of yourself in this? Because we have quite a lot of conversations, don't we, about holding each other accountable for,
Yeah.
you know, you'll say to me, make sure I go to karate this week.
Yeah.
You know, talk to me about, you know, spending time with the family.
Yeah.
And there's a very famous saying, isn't there, by Oprah, for women, that you can have it all, but you can't have it all at once.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Yeah, no, it's a really good point that you make, because I think whether, you know, I don't think there's whether it's men or women, I don't think it makes a lot of difference, because Mark would probably say the same. But when it's your own business, it's very hard to know where you switch off. And I know you're exactly the same. When you're so wedded to something and it means so much to you, it's really hard to just decide, well, 6 o'clock, that's it. You know, now I'm mum only, or I'm Claire and I'm, you know, teaching in the dojo, or whatever it is that you're doing. It is very hard not to pick up the laptop. And I think I was saying this to somebody last week, that for a while there, I'm not sure I'm fully there yet, but for a while I actually didn't know what I liked doing in my spare time, because if ever I did find myself with not much to do, like the kids were out, or you know, for whatever reason I was in the house on my own, and most people would, I don't know, like go straight to Netflix, or have a bath, or go for a lovely long walk, or go and see friends, or go to the cinema. I lost for a moment. I didn't even know what I liked doing when I wasn't busy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I couldn't tell you what type of movies I like to watch, or what music I liked listening to, because my default was pick up the laptop.
Yeah.
And my argument to that, to justify that behaviour, was it doesn't feel like work when you love it so much.
Yes.
So that was my go-to to relax.
Yeah.
But that was a cop-out, because of course there's plenty of other things I could and should be doing with my time when I'm not working.
Yeah.
I just for a moment forgot what that was.
Yeah. I think a lot of women struggle with that, don't they? But also struggle with being pulled in so many different directions. I think if you've got younger children in particular, or aging parents, at a certain point of life, you're pulled in so many different directions. And I think it makes all the difference if you're doing a job that you love. If you're doing a job that you don't love, then that's not a happy space to be in. That's when you start feeling like you're letting everybody down, and you're generally not happy.
Yeah, a bit resentful almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, obviously when you've got young kids and aging parents, you're busy all the time anyway. So if you're not working, you're busy doing these other things. And you probably don't find actually that there's very much time for you at all, where you do have those moments. My kids are getting a bit older now. You know, Annabelle is my youngest, she's 13. So most of the time, if it's not FaceTime, it's probably Snapchat or something, I don't know, whatever the cool kids are using. But she's in her room just chatting to somebody else all the time. I barely see her anyway if she's not actually out, you know, and Katie's at uni and Elisa's at work. So there is the odd occasion when I find myself on my own, and that's when I go, I've forgotten what I like doing, because for so many years we're so busy being everything to everyone, aren't we?
Yeah.